friends, do you ever experience big emotions that are difficult to control? Do you ever feel angry, sad, anxious, worried, frustrated, depressed, or any combination of these stressful emotions? Today you will learn how to manage big emotions in 3 simple steps. Number 1, notice and identify your feelings. Number 2, think about coping skills you can use to feel better. Number 3, take action by practicing 1 or more coping skills. Being a kid is fun, but sometimes there are stressful things that cause your emotions to run wild. We call these stressful things triggers. Some triggers might include when something embarrassing or unexpected happens to you in front of your friends, when you want to go out to play, but you have to stay in and do your chores, or even when you are hungry or tired. What are some of the things that trigger your big emotions? The first step to managing big emotions is to notice and identify the emotions you are feeling. Sometimes taking a moment to stop and think about how you are feeling is enough to identify your emotions. Other times, you might have a hard time knowing what you're feeling. If you're having trouble identifying your emotions, you can use visual tools such as a feelings chart, feelings wheel, or feelings thermometer. To help you better understand the emotion you are feeling, it can be helpful to ask yourself 3 important questions. Number 1, what am I thinking? Maybe you're thinking about how you're going to fail your big test tomorrow, or about how much you hate doing your chores. Your negative thoughts often cause negative emotions, so noticing your thoughts can be the first step to managing your emotions. Number 2, what do I feel in my body? Do you feel your face getting hot, your heart beating faster, or butterflies in your stomach? If you notice the feelings and sensations in your body, this can be a helpful signal that you need to do something to calm down. Number 3, how do I act when I feel this way? Am I arguing and yelling? Am I shutting down and refusing to talk? Am I avoiding an important task? Your actions can be another key signal, letting you know that your emotions are rising, and it's time to use it. It can be helpful to break down coping skills into 4 categories. Number 1, relaxation skills. These are things you can do to relax your brain and body. Number 2, distraction skills. These are things you can do to get your mind off of your stressful emotion. The key to distraction skills is to not just escape the stressful situation, but instead to take some time to get your mind off of the big emotion, and then return feeling calm and under control. If you use a feelings thermometer to help you identify how you are feeling, this can help you select the best coping skills to manage your emotions. For example, if you're feeling sad or disappointed, you might use different coping skills than if you're feeling frustrated or angry. If you're sad, you might do something to lift your mood up, but if you're angry, you might do something to calm yourself down. Sometimes you can use the same coping skills to manage different emotions. For example, you might be feeling nervous for a test, so you take some deep breaths to calm down. Or you might be feeling angry that you don't get to play the game you want at recess, and you might also take some deep breaths to calm down. If you are having trouble thinking of coping skills, ask an adult for help. The final step to manage your big emotions is to take action by practicing 1 or more coping skills. Be prepared to practice different coping skills for different situations. Imagine having an invisible tool belt of coping skills. So the next time you feel stressful emotions, big or small, remember to number 1, identify your feelings. Number 2, think about coping skills you can use to feel better. Number 3, take action by practicing 1 or more coping skills. And remember, the more you practice, the easier